Good evening, sir. Evening, sir. Good
Good
evening, ma'am.
evening. Good evening. Good evening, Jay. Good to see you here, and congratulations, you are already in income tax.
Yes, ma'am.
So where are you speaking from, Nagpur or your hometown, Udaipur?
I am in Nagpur. I'm undergoing training.
Okay, very good. Um, so you haven't taken leave.
No, ma'am.
Very good. That's even better. Okay, Jay, tell me you are got a good credential, IIT, and then income tax. Um, what is the importance to China and USA for Somaliland?
Somaliland wants recognition because it is currently only recognized by Israel. So it wants recognition from the major powers in the world. And in case it gets recognition, then it would increase their claim to become an independent country and a sovereign country. So because of that, it wants a recognition from US as well as China because these two are one of the major powers in the world.
No, there's more to it. China is not, it's a cause of concern for China, the independence. Are you aware why?
Sorry, ma'am, I'm not aware of it.
Okay, koi baat nahi. Just go through it. It's a mock
Sure.
interview, so you should work on it. Why has NADGRID been in news recently? And I mean, why and what is being done? Both.
Sorry, ma'am, I'm not aware of it.
Okay, Republic Day parade. When is your interview?
And 15th of January, 5 days to go.
Okay, so you may be asked questions on Bihu, Lohri. Are you prepared for that? And what is the significance of this year's Republic Day parade with India's foreign policy?
This year the chief guest would be from European Union, that is Ms. Ursula von der and Antonio Costa. So we are trying to improve our relations with the Europe as well as European Union because the trade deal is in the making and we are negotiating a trade deal with them. So I think that would be important for our foreign policy.
Also, in view of the response of USA towards India, India is also shifting its focus towards EU.
Europe. Yes, ma'am.
Significant in that sense also. EU is becoming more important for us for bilateral relations. Okay, the FM in her budget speech in 25-26 had presented it in the budget in a peculiar way. Can you tell me what it was?
Sorry, I'm not able to recall.
Okay, it was digitally presented, but the tablet was wrapped in a Bahi Khata form, signifying the combination of tradition when the accounts were in Bahi Khata form and finance was in Bahi Khata form to modernity of a tablet. Okay, what is the government's cotton scheme? It is in this year's budget. What are the 5F in the cotton scheme?
Ma'am, the government has launched the National Mission on Cotton Productivity, in which there was some fiber to farm to fiber, the 5 Fs. I'm not able to recall,
Okay,
but
farm to fiber it has to be, yeah.
yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Huh?
Uh, but I'm
And
not exactly aware of the details.
no, you are an engineer. Tell me, after from the farm you take cotton, you make fiber. Then
Then we would be making textiles out of it, and then which would
yeah,
be helping us in increasing our exports of merchandise.
uh, farm fiber, and then
Um, Sorry, ma'am.
fashion.
Yes.
I'll just tell you 5F. Farm. Okay, next question. Let me ask you, what is Viksit Bharat? Till I take it out, huh? Okay, it's farm, fiber, factory. Factory to fashion, fashion to foreign, export. Farm, fiber, factory, fashion, export. What is the issue? Viksit Bharat?
Viksit Bharat, we aim to become a developed country by 2047. Uh,
Mm.
and then we have to, for which 6 targets have been set out, such as zero poverty, and then 70% of women in the workforce, and
Very good.
100% of skilled labor, uh, then access to
Very
good
good.
quality healthcare, as well as in education, and farmers making the country the breadbasket of the world.
Yeah, so all the answers should be given in such an exhaustive, comprehensive manner. Okay, good.
Sure, ma'am.
Over to Mr. Mehra.
Okay. We are talking of Viksit Bharat. What would be the size of the economy in 2047, and what would be the per capita income if we want have to be classified as a developed nation?
Sir, I'm not able to recall the facts, sir.
Not even the size of the economy, not even the per capita income.
Per capita income. No, sir.
Okay, tell me that budget is around the corner. What is your wish list as a common man and wish list as a income tax officer that finance minister should do in this budget?
So first of all, as we are facing the tariffs from US, we need to incentivize our exports, for which exporters should be given some incentives so that we can increase our exports. Secondly, sir, we need to boost the consumption in our country, for which the farmers as well as women, they should be given the direct benefit transfers as we have been doing it. Then, sir, the capital expenditure, last year it was around 11.11 lakh crore, and we need to also increase it so as to create the infrastructure. And mm, and as an income tax officer, we need to increase the tax collection because currently the tax to GDP ratio is very low as compared to the OECD countries. And last year, the Income Tax Act was released, so it needs better implementation. And
You talked about tax to GDP. Another issue is the number of people, very low base
yes, sir.
tax. How to increase that base?
First of all, we will have to formalize the MSME sector as well as the street vendors, for which the digital transactions have to be increased so as to reduce the chances of tax evasion and tax avoidance. And then, sir, we can use technology also. For example, with the help of AI, as per CBDT chairman, 11 lakh crore rupees have been raised extra in the last 4 years. So if we are able to do integrate AI into AI and machine learning into this tax collection effort, then we can do the 360-degree profiling, which will help in increasing our potential. Then, sir, professional tax, it can also be increased, as was said in the 15th Finance Commission. Then presently, it is just around 2500 rupees, and it should be increased to at least 12,000 rupees per year. So, in these ways, we can increase.
In today's news, DRDO has done something. Have you read the news?
Sir, I think I have missed it. Sorry, sir.
What is this supersonic missile and hypersonic missiles?
The supersonic missile, it has the uh, speed, which is more than the speed of a sound. Um,
And what
and
they measure in the Mach?
a
What they
Mach, yeah. Sorry, it is around 3 Mach. And for hypersonic missile, it is around 5 Mach.
a scramjet engine? There was news was also about scramjet engine and all. But why scramjet engine is important, and why DRDO has done something on that?
Then in scramjet engine, we do not require the oxidizer because it converts the oxygen in the air into and it helps in flaming it. So when the airplane is flying in the air, it just converts the oxygen from the surroundings and it helps in lighting the.
Okay, and now briefly tell me what are the 2, 3 lessons we have learned from the Russia-Ukraine war, or we should learn?
Firstly, Ukraine gave up its nuclear powers when the NPT was being signed. So because of which nuclear deterrence was lost. Secondly, um,
Okay, just
I will
wait.
let me think about it.
Read about it. Is it because of Atmanirbhar? He depending, he's fighting war on the back of NATO strength. One should fight war. One should know his strength and weaknesses before going into war. Okay. Anyhow, and Atmanirbharta. Okay. Fine. Thank you, Parmar.
Thank you.
Jay,
Yes, sir.
recently, rather in general public is of view that none of the government department is working. Wherever they go, they find that a lot of hiccups are there, a lot of hurdles are there, bureaucracy is making hurdles. What is your opinion, and what will you do when you are posted as a district magistrate? What will you do that people get their work done very easily?
First of all, we will have to win the trust of the people, for which citizen charter is necessary, and people should be knowing about what rights they have and how the government would be able to provide the services. And in case government is not able to provide the services, should be having a grievance redressal mechanism, for which helpline can be set up. And then, sir, we can integrate technology into it because it makes the system much more efficient. Um, for which online platforms can be there. And we have been seeing that technology is increasing the efficiency of the government departments. Then, sir, if I talk about the income tax department, it is already integrating the technology, and the faceless system has been introduced to reduce the chances of harassment or corruption and to bring in transparency in the tax collection process.
Have you heard about e-office?
Yes, sir.
What is that?
Sir, it is office which is in the technological domain or in the internet domain, and from where we can access the goods and services.
What kind of
That-
service are in e-office?
So whatever service the government provides, for example, if we want to file for an passport, then we can just log in into it and then apply for it there.
Okay, it is internal working in the offices that all the file work instead of the physical file, they go in electronic mode. That is working. Okay, just update yourself.
Thank
Further,
you, sir.
tell me that you are from Rajasthan and Aravali is in Rajasthan. Why
Yes, sir.
Aravlis? What will happen if Aravlis are removed by the miners? What will happen in India?
Sir, if Aravallis are removed, then the desert, which is on the west side of the Aravallis, would exceed to the right side, that is to the east of Aravallis, and which would be impacting the local ecology of the region. First of all, agriculture. Then it would also impact the water levels. The groundwater will not be able to recharge itself. Then, so the pollution levels in Delhi NCR region is also going to increase. So, all in all, Aravallis act as a barrier, and it helps in maintaining the ecology of the region. So, it would be impacted because of it in case they are destroyed.
Okay. And what kind of rocks are there in Aravlis? Any
Sir, the rocks are of, sorry, sir, I have to look into it.
no problem. And last query from my side. We have recently closed the smart city project, and we have seen that we have made Indore as a smart city, and we have recently seen the death of so many people there by
Yes,
the water. Then what is the smart in that Indore?
sir, by smart, we means that the services will be provided. It would be digital services. The infrastructure would be improved. And so there was a lapse of the departments because of which these kind of incident happened. Otherwise, Indore is performing really well with regard to the infrastructure, the road. So
Infrastructure problem only. The service lines of the water services as well as civil, they are not updated. That is due to services only.
yes, sir. There was a lapse in the side of the department. Sorry, sir.
Then how do we call it smart city?
Yes, sir. There was a lapse from the department side, and I think they need to correct it. And just by because of,
Thank you very much. Seema
thank you,
sir,
sir.
Thank you, sir. Jai, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Rishi, these transmission losses, electrical transmission losses in India are one of the highest. With
Yes, sir.
technology being available with us and all kind of efforts made, we have not been able to reduce the transmission losses. What
Yes,
is
sir.
the reason? What can be done?
The reasons mainly are that we lack the funds in order to upgrade our infrastructure. For example, the high voltage direct transmission, the high voltage transmission lines, they have the lower transmission losses. But in order to update it, we require funds. And currently, we are lacking on that part. And one of the reasons is that. Then, sir, um, the main reason is the funding related.
So if we have funds, transmission losses will come down.
So we have to upgrade our infrastructure also,
That
for
is
which
one
funds are.
reason. There
Yeah.
are no other reasons for transmission losses.
Mm. Sorry, sir.
Chori, theft,
Yes, sir.
वो बहुत
They
बड़ा
are part of aggregate technical and commercial losses. They do not come in the transmission losses.
Okay.
Precisely.
Whatever losses. Now, please tell me that there is so much of unemployment in India. At the same time, we are growing at about 7% GDP. This kind of jobless growth results in inequality of wealth. How bad is it for the economy and our growth?
Um, so this kind of inequality, it helps in improving our GDP, which can then the growth can be percolated to the lower section of society with the help of progressive taxation, and then we can do the skill development of the persons who are engaged in agriculture, mainly to shift them to the manufacturing sector, for which manufacturing sector needs improvement. And presently, we have notified the four labor laws, which can help in improving our prospects for that. And in that way, we can improve it.
All right. During the Operation Dur, which was the most effective weapon system which India used? And tell me something about that weapon system.
So that was the S-400, which we brought from Russia, and which is named as Sudarshan Chakra. It helped in defending our country, and it also helped in often in striking, doing a precision strikes at Pakistan terror
Right.
bases.
And indigenous manufactured weapon system.
I'm not able to recall. Sorry, sir.
BrahMos.
Yes, sir. BrahMos.
BrahMos. Achha, there are two dates which are very important in history, 9/11 and 11/9. Can you think of these two dates? What happened?
9/11 I'm aware of, in which the Twin Towers in USA were attacked by the terrorist organizations, and 11/9
Germany united and it opened the windows to the world, and 9/11 closed the windows to the world. Okay.
Thank you,
All
sir.
right. Thank you, Aryan.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Aryan, I think you are a little stressed because you are doing training as well as preparing for your interview. So you need to pull up your socks a bit and be more updated and on top, because most of the questions which were asked were pretty uh, current.
Yes, ma'am.
So brush up your knowledge. That's
Sure.
all I have to say, because this time what they asked was quite current topics. You answered some you could not. You said you haven't read, you didn't know, right? So, like Greenland, then Somaliland and Finland. Did I ask you? No, I didn't ask you.
No, ma'am.
Somaliland.
But whatever I asked you, you didn't remember, except for the Republic Day parade.
Yes, ma'am.
So, and even other questions in between you knew, some you didn't know. So I think you need to kind of pull up, because if you want that edge to get into the IAS,
Yes, ma'am.
you have to be on top of your work. Anybody else wants to comment on the
Yes,
questions they
ma'am.
have
Only
asked?
one. Uh, Jay, घबराए लगते हो यार. Why are you so kind of, बिल्कुल, you already IRS officer और क्या इतना और बिल्कुल स्माइल नहीं, you are so serious कि नाराज हो as if with the entire world. Don't do that. Everybody
Sir,
likes to have a look at a pleasant smiling face. Nobody likes a rondu face. You made a
Yes,
rondu
sir.
face throughout the interview. So please, it is advice to you as a senior person that smile a
Sure.
bit, take it easy. Hoga, badhiya hoga, all is well and all will be well. Okay? So take that attitude.
Thank you.
थोड़ा
Sure.
आवाज
Yeah,
आवाज में जोश
just
जोश
lead
लाइए,
on current affairs, huh?
थोड़ा आवाज में जोश लाइए,
हाँ, बड़ा ढीला
ढीला
ढाला
ढाला
सा
ढीला ढाला लग रहा है ना थोड़ा सा, तो वो थोड़ा लेट
वो
बैक लेट बैक इंप्रेशन देता है। थोड़ा सा वॉइस मॉड्यूलेशन है, थोड़ा आवाज में थोड़ा सा दम होना चाहिए आपके।
यस
ऑलरेडी है ऑफिसर। ओके
Sure, sir.
ओके, विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट।
all the
Thank you,
best.
sir.
All the best. You'll make
Thank you,
it
sir.
just
Thank you, ma'am.
a little more effort, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Bye bye. All the best.
Bye-bye.